welcome back to Push the Core Gaming.
What he said.
It's another fun-filled episode.
We have another episode with our friend
It's
Jason.
like I'm eating a Twinkie.
Jason,
Hey everyone.
we
And
didn't
the
give
filling
you.
is
Hey,
fun instead of cream.
we didn't give him a plug last episode, and that's
No
kind
plug?
of
what
our
am
thing.
I sitting on then?
That's the different kind of
Why
plug.
does it feel so tight
Tough
in my
crowd.
bung?
Tough crowd.
Jason is in a local band here from the Rockford scene area place.
It's the truth.
Felt
There,
true.
you can take it from here, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am in a band. Music is mostly what I do with my life. I also enjoy video games quite a bit. I think it's safe to say I was raised by video games.
Dude, that's same as us.
Oh,
Yeah.
same here.
I also have a brother who played video games with me a lot, although he's 8 years my senior. So
So he was playing like Atari and stuff.
No, we were all playing Nintendo, getting down. He stopped right after Ocarina of Time.
You
That was
missed the whole.
last game.
You missed the whole plug thing. Like,
Yeah, you didn't say what.
tell
band
us
you
about
were
your
in.
band, the name of the band, stuff like that.
Sure, the band, our band is called Soul Tango. Like the soul, not of your shoe, the other
Okay,
one.
the other soul.
Like the rubber
The
soul,
important
rubber
one.
soul, the Beatles rubber
And
soul.
tango,
which is
like
slightly
the
misleading.
Hispanic dance.
Yeah, the Hispanic dance.
The Hispanic?
Yep. Well, I'm rolling off of what Dustin said. I think
Good,
that
good,
works.
good. We
It was
roll.
really French if you didn't catch that I was wrong.
And yeah, we play.
French will.
We
Man,
play
they'll
a
be
lot
pissed.
of the deeper cuts of old funk and soul and.
Do you play any Bee
Are you
Gees?
guys a cover band or?
We are a cover band.
Ah.
Yes. Play a lot of Grateful Dead and.
So there you go. If you need a good cover band to go see who plays funk and soul,
That's right.
Bango Bango Bongo
What
right
kind of
here.
funk
Bango
and soul
bongo.
music do you play? What bands do you
What kind
cover
of
with
funk and soul
Funk and
music?
soul. What kind of funk
Yo,
and
man,
soul?
I need some funk and soul up in here.
Man, a lot of different things. A lot of Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding, the Meters.
Bunch of shit I don't listen to.
A lot of stuff you may or may not listen to, but again,
It's niche stuff.
It's niche.
Come
We try to
on.
do the deep cuts, not
Okay.
the standard fare that you're accustomed to.
Well, that's a
to
good way to
hearing.
stand out.
And it is. And we've been doing really well. I would do it even if no one was in the crowd, but certainly.
Oh, I've
Well,
done
that
that.
definitely makes
Played
it.
shows where no one's in the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yes, that's happened a lot. But hey, it's a paid
I'm
practice
running out of
session at that point.
stamina.
Mhm.
You know.
You
You're
guys
getting
keep the
paid to practice.
conversation
Well, you
going.
gotta do
I've
it
got
more
some.
for you.
I've
than
got some
for-
ultimate concentration
for
I need to
them,
be.
You know what I mean?
While Ken is concentrating intensely,
Well,
we-
Ken, super duper into his game.
I'm kind of just taking in the environmental effects. I'm really,
It's really cool, right?
really impressed. The yeah, wow, different layers. I'm amazed.
Did you ever play the PS2 version?
That's why I'm so in awe. I played.
Oh, shoot,
what
I
is
missed
it? Ico?
the jump.
Is that what the other
Eco,
one?
yeah,
Ico?
or Ico or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like the game that's similar to this in a
Right,
way.
it's in the same.
What is that game like though? I've never played it. I've only heard of it.
Eco?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding?
Oh! Eco. Not sure. Ken?
I've
He's
never played it.
concentrating.
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
And then The Last Guardian, is that somehow related to this
Why does that sound
series?
familiar?
Last Guardian? Are you familiar with that one,
No.
Dustin?
The Last Guardian.
Last Guardian? Kind of just came out. You're a young boy, you're in like a toga, and you have this beast as your companion.
It sounds really familiar.
sounds
but
like
I
a
don't
lot of
know
games.
specifically.
Yeah, I know.
It actually does sound really familiar.
Kino.
It's the oldest story of man.
So, Jason, what's the most annoying habit someone can have?
Wow. I would say
Nagging.
nagging's rough. Nagging's rough. I would say not thinking.
Well, here's my question. Follow up to exactly what you said. Now, is this a
Holy
habit
crap!
or not?
What just happened?
Okay, if someone literally just I guess not thinking kind of trails into this a little bit, but doesn't listen to anything that you say and just automatically thinks they know exactly what they're talking about.
I hate
And nags.
that.
And essentially, so like they have a preconceived answer,
Yes.
and you're trying to explain to them, and they're not even taking any consideration of what you're saying
Right.
at all.
Well, those are the people who listen to respond as opposed to listening to hear. and
Well,
understand.
here's the way I say it. They see the what, they don't see the why.
For sure. Or they've just had too much media, influence,
Mhm.
and so they assume that a conversation goes this way.
Okay,
And you have to show,
that was
you have to
ridiculous.
show your cock, and and wave it about so that the other person knows
Rawr!
your intellectual superiority.
Yo, man, check out my wing wang.
And that's another thing that drives me nuts, I must say, is just the superiority
Well,
complex.
oh God, yes,
like,
dude.
Get over
Egos.
yourself.
Wait,
There's
you-
somebody half your age
Let me tell
who
you-
is twice as good as you.
That is
So-
that's the thing I hate the most about the medical field. The most is that people don't listen to anything you say. They think they know,
Yeah.
when they don't.
Now, are you talking other people in the field or the
no,
people that you
no,
speak?
no.
The
I almost have no
patients?
problem with anybody in the field. It's the patients that's the problem.
Except for me.
No, you were a good patient.
Well,
you
dude, they
were.
use WebMD. WebMD means you know it all.
That's
It's
right. That's
not
right.
even just that. I mean, symptoms are so. What annoys me the most is when people, like, for example, will be like, "I know for a fact I have a sinus infection. I need a Z-Pack for sure. And if you don't give it to me, I'm just gonna get pissed, write a bad review, and then go someplace else and get it from my doctor because my doctor listens to me and cares." When in reality, here's what really happens: your doctor thinks you're stupid too, but they're gonna give it to you because you've already complained about the last place you went, and they know that if they don't give it to you, they're gonna have to deal with twice as much of your anger,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want to deal with it.
Well, if you were smart, you'd just give them a placebo at that point.
There is no such thing, and placebos are illegal. But yeah, that was the serious answer. I'm sorry, because I knew you're joking. But that would be nice.
That would be really nice.
One of the doctors I used to work with used to say that. He's like, you know what? They should construct some sort of a placebo that, like, or something that, like, they say cures, like, some mild viruses that you can just give to everybody that doesn't harm them.
Right.
Rather than, giving every single person antibiotics, which a lot of doctors do because
Yeah.
they don't want to listen to them bitch and whine.
Absolutely, and why should they? You know?
Oh yeah, no, dude, there is no help. There is no fighting the good fight. Like, I'm sorry.
No.
Like, I'm super jaded from being in the medical field for so long, but it doesn't matter how many people you try to educate. It's just always gonna be. There's always gonna be more and more people who just don't listen.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Well, and it's a pride thing, is it not? Fundamentally.
It can be.
There's
a lot of-
instead of learning something, and honestly, this harkens
Right.
back to what we were.
This comes back
talking
to
about.
everything.
Right.
This isn't just medicine.
No, this is really part of what we were just saying about
Mhm.
people not listening or listening to respond, and that's their
Mhm.
sole focus. Is like, what am I going to say next? How am I going to one up this
Yep.
fool?
Exactly.
Okay, it's not about one-upsmanship. And you know what? Another thing you guys were saying earlier, when people say, yeah, no, I know. No, I know. Like, you're talking about something that you find interesting or whatever, you want to
Mhm.
share some knowledge, and their only response is, yeah, no, yeah, I know. Or you're
Which
like,
means
hey,
I'm not listening to you because
oh,
I
do
don't
you
care.
know? Do you know about Jordan Peterson? Have you heard of it? Yeah. Like, dude, don't say yeah. You're missing an opportunity to learn something. And what is more important than learning something
Jason,
new?
not everybody wants to learn something.
No,
And
they
that's a
don't.
shame.
That's the problem.
Because a lot of people already know it. You know what?
Of course,
Oh my god.
Of course.
Nice.
I just fell.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, well put, man. And I think that's sad.
It's sad,
Why
but-
say you get it if you don't when you had an opportunity to learn something for free from a friend?
See, I don't even
get it.
I don't even know what the answer to that question is, like, because I can understand what a lot of people think, but it's hard for me to understand. I mean, unless it's ego related, which a lot of times it probably is, it's hard for me to put myself in that headspace. Because I don't just outwardly lie unless I really don't like the person I'm talking to and want
Sure.
them to go away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's what the doctors are doing when they're
Oh yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
shut up,
Yep.
go away here.
Yep. Exactly.
Here,
And then
this
they
is what you feel you
rationalize
need,
their actions
fine.
to themselves. They're like, well, their ear was a little red, or
Yeah.
yeah, they did have a sore throat. It
Well,
could be.
that's a sign of goodness, even though you did something.
Well, there are
not
some.
great.
I've come across one doctor, man. And oh my, he was hilarious. His bedside manner was second to none, man. He was
Humor
so
is the
nice.
best medicine. He
He'd
took
come
it
out
seriously.
of the dude. I'm not even kidding you. No, this guy. No, he listened to this. This guy, patients loved him, and he was a primary care doctor. And this goes out to you people who whine and say you know what you want and stuff. This is what some doctors do. A lot of them do it, but they rationalize to themselves. This guy, he was a no joke. Okay, so he'd go into a room, sit next to a person, hold their hand even,
Wow.
listen to everything they said, come out of the room, be like, dumbass. Then he'd just prescribe them whatever they wanted. No joke.
And what's this guy's name?
I'm
gonna
not
take a
telling
note
his
here.
name. But he was awesome because he was very good, okay? This guy knew his shit. He was very intelligent too. Like, so if he had to do a procedure, whatever.
Yeah.
But he did not give a shit about people who were whiners. He didn't give a shit if if you wanted your antibiotics or whatever and you didn't need it, he don't care. He'll give them to you. He sewed up a guy who had a paper cut one time too. No joke.
What?
Yes, I'm not kidding you.
He demanded stitches for the paper cut, you're saying?
Yes. Okay, a guy came in, he had
Unreal.
a paper cut on his finger. And there's a lot of people, hypochondriacs and just crazy people who try to get attention out of the nothing that they have.
Yeah.
And this guy comes in, he's got a little paper cut on his finger. It was unbelievable. Like, no normal person would even go to the doctor for this.
Oh, wow.
He's sitting there like, yeah, I need stitches, ha ha ha, blah, blah. This guy was like a brain dead moron, okay?
Wow.
He's claiming he needed stitches and stuff. Doctor comes in, he's looking at it. He's like, okay, yeah, we'll put some stitches in there. And I come, and like, so we do the whole procedure. He puts stitches in there. The guy leaves. I'm like, dude, he did not need stitches. He's like, yep, I know. I'm like, so
Wow.
he goes, you know what? They want stitches? I'll put a stitch in anything. I don't care. If that's what he wants.
Wow.
It's all money. It was just money to him at the time.
How much? What,
They
like
get-
two
they get-
stitches? What would
Why
be
do I
required?
keep falling off?
2 stitches, yeah. He
Oh!
put 2 stitches in this guy's cut who didn't need them.
And you know how much 2 stitches cost at the hospital.
It doesn't matter. Like,
Probably
it's a set price.
$1,000.
Unless it's a certain length, over a certain length, well, at the clinic it's different.
Okay.
Stitches are $350, no matter what, even if it's just one. So,
Good God.
and that was before our pricing changed, I think. It might have been more than that. But that's just, and here's the thing though, the guy just had insurance, so now he's just taxing insurance. So by being stupid and going to the doctor when you don't need to consistently, you have a cough, so you go to the doctor. You have a sore throat, you go to the doctor, whatever, like even for one day. That's the thing. Nobody tries over-the-counter meds. They just go straight, they just run straight to the doctor for everything. I've been sick for one day. I need to go straight to the doctor and get antibiotics.
How about the person? Tell the story about the person who
God.
didn't take Tylenol.
I'll tell you that in a second, right after this. So, every time someone runs to the doctor for that stupid crap, they're charging their insurance, okay? And what does
Right.
that do? It raises the
Raises
rates.
everyone else's.
Constantly. So by being uneducated and stupid,
Yeah.
you're basically screwing over everybody else. And
Well,
that's
that's
why
a
it
big
really
industry, man.
That's why it really pisses me off. Because people need to be more educated about like what you should and shouldn't go to the doctor for when you're in high school. Because here's what, your parents aren't teaching you properly. That's
No.
for fucking sure.
Well, that's the whole 3 million word gap, man, in action.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Anyways, I'll tell this story real quick. I was working over at a clinic one time, not my main clinic, but this is around like for my first few years there. I went into a room, I checked in. This lady, she said she had a fever for like 2 days or something. It was like stupid. I said, okay, well, what are you taking as far as fever reducer or anything? She goes, I don't believe in taking medicine. So she wasn't taking anything. Okay, now I already thought this was stupid. She had no other symptoms other than the fever, okay?
Okay.
So doctor goes in, comes out. I look at the discharge paperwork. Guess what he says? No meds, no nothing. He just writes on there, take over-the-counter Tylenol or Advil. She was pissed, by the way.
And
But
she
it
doesn't
was
take medicine.
that's what I mean. It's common. Well, what does she want? If you don't believe in taking medicine and you
Right.
come into a clinic,
Does she want a prayer?
what do you want?
You want her to say a prayer?
Should have went to the church.
Right, exactly. Like, what do you want?
Do you do church visits?
So here's the thing: you'd rather take like an antibiotic than take Tylenol.
No.
Here's the thing: antibiotics. Let me just say this out loud right now. If you don't need them, they
Yeah.
are harmful to
Right.
you, dumbass.
Jesus, man, seriously.
People want to be on antibiotics
I'm
constantly.
I'm done.
It's crazy.
This episode is
All right,
1 minute
so
left.
one episode down. We got 4 more before Ken wins.
Oh my God, you ass. You ass.
We're holding you to it, man.
This is horrible.
Nice, nice.
Like, I keep getting to the point where it's like, okay, it's just a jump away from winning, and the game doesn't like me. It's the game. It's
the
not
game.
me.
The game hates you,
It's
Ken.
not me.
You
It's
just
the
tripped.
game.
You just tripped.
Now, here's the question: is it really the game, or does Ken just suck?
In the interest of
Like, if this game was a dick, like it would have came like 50 times because Ken just sucked it dry.
yeah, what are you thinking about while you're sucking this game dry?
The
Ken?
game-
Yeah,
Game's a
Ken,
dick?
what do you think?
I'm thinking it
What's
does
on your
not.
mind, dude?
I'm thinking it does not taste good at all.
Yeah. Nah.
I think he's thinking about folding his laundry.
Yeah, he's thinking about what he wants to eat. He's thinking about laundry.
Yeah, that's right. You know, did I feed the cats breakfast? Are they cool with how much I gave them?
Did I give them second breakfast?
I gave them lunch. Yes. Oh man, when are they gonna be hungry for dinner? You know, it's all. You know, it's a
It's all
mess.
about those cats, man.
a
So the
mess
next
in my
time
mind.
your girlfriend is mad at you for playing a video game, you know, it's no different than them sucking your dick. you know?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're at time, but we're gonna give me one more chance to see if I can make it to the top.
Be
Okay.
careful what you wish for.
Ah.
Oh,
It might come.
No,
it
I'm not.
might come. Well done. Well done. I think that's exactly what they're thinking. Come, come.
That
Please
probably
come,
is. Like, God, this
come,
is taking forever,
hurry up,
dude.
Hurry up. Come. I'm hungry.
So what we're saying is that women typically don't really enjoy. It's like work, anyways. You know. I gotta
Yeah,
suck
well,
this
it's a
dude's
blow
dick.
job.
Well, no, you
man.
know what?
It's a job.
Nice.
You guys,
I didn't think about that. It's a
remember
job.
remember I told you that what those were the responses. There
Yeah.
was one or two that was like, oh well, I'm wondering if he likes it or if he doesn't like
They're
it.
self-conscious.
So there were some genuine
Who
ones.
actually care.
I love how it hits the back of my throat. Does anyone say that? Was that a response?
There's a lot of girls who are really bad at giving blowjobs, though.
Oh my God, the teeth.
I like how it throbs and hits
Yeah.
the back of my
There's a
throat.
lot-
Okay, that's it right there. End of the episode. See that crap? See that horrible
We're at 16
miserableness?
minutes, man. You're way
Yes,
over
we
on
are.
this.
We're done. Thanks
All
again
right,
for
4
watching
more to
this
go
episode
before
of
Ken
Push
beats
Support
the
Game.
game.
Yep,
Excellent.
that's right.
Gotta
4
love
more
it.
episodes till I beat the game.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Like, subscribe, or actually, you know what? Dislike this piece of shit right here. This fucking episode. Dislike that shit. It was horrible.
If you like
Go
watching
for
Ken
it.
climb a tower and fall,
Subscribe
several
and watch
times
the
over and
next
over again.
one, and then when I beat the game, you can like the shit out of that
Hallelujah,
motherfucking
brother.
crap.
Oh man,
Later.
I has a
Later.
crayon.